Oh man, it is hot as hell today. Yeah, this is fun. I love this little cruiser. So much fun to ride. What's good, guys? DJ Motovlogs. Riding my buddy Sohan's Kawasaki Vulcan 500 to work today. It's totally different experience, man. I freaking love it. Cruisers are awesome, seriously. Like, so many motorcyclists, I mean, I would say so many sport bike riders loves to talk shit about cruisers, and half of the time, well, more than half of the time, they never even ridden a fucking cruiser, you know. And I was guilty of that. Just about a year ago, I rode my first cruiser. It was a Harley Davidson, what was it? Fuck, I forgot the name. Oh, Street Bob 1200. And I said it was weird, and pissed off a lot of people. And now looking back, I see what was, like, I was wrong, and like, it felt weird because I wasn't used to the riding position, like, but man, once you get used to that, it's so nice. And it's the same deal with this thing. This is actually a very small cruiser, only 500 cc, but I like it. It feels nimble, and the engine is very, like, rev happy, so I like it a lot. The engine is from the Ninja 500R, so it actually revs to almost to 8,000, or a little over 8,000 RPM. So it's fun, it's not the fastest thing, but it's not dead slow either. Like a lot of people get so hung up on engine size, horsepower ratings and all that, and I'm guilty of it too, but this bike is really, like, opening my eyes, and I'm so glad I went to those demo rides last year and tried out many different motorcycles, because seriously, like, if you guys only ridden like one type of motorcycle, you guys are missing out so much. Like, it's so much to this motorcycling world, and all of them are fun. They all have their good qualities and bad qualities, and you just have to pick the one that suits you best, and so if someone prefer riding cruisers, don't be so judgmental, and don't talk shit about them, because that's what they like. And sometimes some of us who go buy sport bikes, we don't even really like the sport bike, like, once you get it, a lot of people end up regretting it. So stay open-minded, because there's so many good bikes out there. And this feels great because this bike has zero wind protection, so on a hot day like today, this bike is awesome to ride because you get all the wind. And especially right now on the bridge, right above the water, the air is much cooler, so this feels so nice. Only bad thing is, though, I'm sure you guys are getting a lot of wind noise right now. The way I have my mic is set up, it's set up for my sport bike riding position, so when I'm sitting upright, the wind kind of escapes through my chin curtain and hits the mic. The other cool thing about this bike is the way it's geared, and that you sit so low to the ground. Like, it feels like you're going faster than you are, because you're so close to the pavement. Like, when I ride this thing around, like, local roads, I'm only doing like 25-30 miles per hour, and I feel like that's more than enough. And then I look back and I see people are, like, right on my my rear tire, because they're like, what the fuck, this guy's riding mad slow. Like, when I'm riding my sport bike, like, before I know it, like, within seconds, even without trying to go fast, I'm going like 35-40. So it's like totally different, and I like it. Like, I feel like you have to have two bikes to really live like you know, really live it right. Like, I guess you can say the bike life, right? You need two bikes. I feel like you get a nice cruiser, you know, so when you won't feel like just chilling, cruising, relaxing, you grab the cruiser. You can put on some music through your center if you want and just chill, you know. And then when you feel like going ham and just speeding, you grab your sport bike. Oh, that lady's texting like crazy, not even looking up. And I'm all over the place today. This is just a riding video, you know. I'm just chilling. I love it. I love this bike, I really do. I mean, I like most motorcycles I ride. There's very few motorcycles I rode that I didn't like. Actually, I think it's like the one or two motorcycles that I really didn't care for. The one bike that comes to my mind is the Indian Chieftain. The reason I didn't like that bike is just because it was just too big. I feel like, you know, this is just my opinion, so don't get mad. If you ride one, and you know, more power to you. It's a great bike, I'm sure, and it's fucking expensive too. But with the thing with that bike is, like, I mean, like, my philosophy for motorcycles is, I think that they should be nimble, you know, nimble and fun to ride, and they should kind of make you feel like doing some, you know, doing some like dangerous shit. I feel like, you know. I mean, obviously, someone who's buying a Chieftain's not buying it for that purpose. They want to cruise. So I mean, they want to like go touring, ride that thing cross country. So, but it just, you know, I didn't like that bike because it just didn't match my personality or what I was looking for in a motorcycle, if you know what I mean. But yeah, other than that, like every other motorcycle I rode, I liked it, you know. Oh shit, come on, man. Oh, that car was so close, and I wasn't paying attention to the GPS, so I turned last minute too. So yeah, that was a dangerous situation. Anyways, guys, so I'm here at the shop. Oh, I forgot to mention, I actually brought the bike because I'm taking it to get it inspected for my buddy. So yeah, so thank you guys for joining in, and I'll see you guys in another video. Take care.